8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Welcome inside of game number 4 of the ETA Championship Series between the AAA Novice Toros and Richmond Hill. 2 games to 1 in favor of the Toros after winning the first 2 games. They dropped the last one in Richmond Hill. They look to clinch this one on home ice as that's backing behind their own net with Ben Caslin. Starting it up through center. With a pass. That'll come up there for Pithy, trying to get in the zone with a pass. Mitchell shot it wide of the net on that first opportunity there for the Toros. Trying for the wraparound at the front. That'll be Parcell in goal for the Toros at the other end. That'll be Featherstone in net for Richmond Hill. Rohrbeck trying for the shot. It got blocked out in front of the goal. Richmond Hill coming up through center with some numbers. Trying to get around the check there of McCaslin. Pithy trying to get it out of the zone. Got taken off his feet there. Now number 76 will scoop it up in center. Trying to chip it past there for Mitchell. Ready Schlitt. Trying to get around the checker. He got knocked off his stick there at the Richmond Hill bench. And now Riley Brandt will dump it the length of the ice. Right back in behind the Richmond Hill net as we just got started here in game number 4 of this series at the Garnet B. Rickard. Trying to get around the checker. Lost control of the puck, he might have been able to walk right in there. Trying to get it out there for Silverstein. Wrap around at the front as a right pad stop there from Parcell. Richmond Hill will go back in their own end. Right into the Pizza Nova sign. Toros get it. Shot. Stopped it by Featherstone. There's a rebound out in front of the net. Not for long. He's got it for the first stoppage in play. Get him that draw just off to the right of the Richmond Hill goal. We got a pretty good crowd here tonight at the Garnet B. Rickard, all hoping for a ETA championship for the Torrington Toros. Jackman trying to slap it out. And we're going to get our first penalty for head contact. It looked like it was going to be a penalty for head contact, but might have been just outside. There was no penalty on the call. We still play 5-on-5 hockey as Beaveridge tried to get around the check there of Atlas. Jake Beaveridge trying to get in there with a shot. That'll whisk one wide of the net. Pickle bounce there for Pickle back to the line. Nolan Lee tries for a shot. That's going to get knocked down at the front. Pickle's going to pick it up there in the zone. Trying to go back to the line for Lee. It got scooped up there by Richmond Hill as they started up through the neutral zone. Bishop trying to hold off the checker there of number 91 and tried to get away. Finally got taken off his feet. Tapped in there by number 95 with a shot. Trying to get it through to the net. As Tomlin's in behind the goal there. Number 91 for Richmond Hill coming around the other side. Can't chip it out of the zone. Another shot that got blocked out in front. Nice play there by McCaslin. Doing the work over there in the corner, trying to get it free. Bishop trying to cut that pass off. Knocked down by number 97, trying to get around the check of Stone. And we are going to get our first penalty. And this one is going to go for the chip for Luke Stone, so it's going to be the first power play coming up here to Richmond Hill. Draw off to the left of the goal. That's going to get kept in. Tries for a shot. Blocked it by Mitchell. He might have a short end opportunity. Asher Mitchell, one-on-one against Featherstone. Stop there. He got just enough of that and it just rolled wide of the right post. Mitchell thought he might have got a break, but it rolled just wide of the right post. Still stays at 0-0. Featherstone just got enough of that puck on that breakaway to force it wide. Trying to get it back down low for Sylvester trying to get that loose puck out of the zone. And it will find Mitchell, and this time he'll just tip it the length of the ice and kill off some more time on the penalty to Stone. Richmond Hill come up in the zone, turned over to Brody Pithy, turned it back over on the other side. Comes number 38 in the zone with some nice moves. Trying to throw it out in front. The pass got broken up. And back they come the other way with Schlitt. Peter Schlitt up their center. Trying to get around the checker there of number 8 for the opportunity. He puts the brakes on from the face-off circle. Trying to go back there for our dog. And that got picked off and fired aside down the ice. 35 seconds left to go on the power play for Richmond Hill, as Rohrbach sends that down the ice. Our dog with a nice play to hold that in. Doing all he can behind the goal, killing off more time. With 20 seconds left on the penalty to Stone. As the timekeeper gets ready to free Luke Stone from the penalty box area. Rohrbach dumps it in the zone past the defenseman. And that should about do it for the penalty to Luke Stone, as he is free from the tripping call now. As he tries to go with the puck, sets up Jackman. Ethan Jackman coming in the zone, on his own! Lost his footing, still trying for the wraparound out of front as he stayed on his feet. Ethan Jackman trying to stuff it out of front now. He got steered aside by Featherstone as Pithy tries to come in. Pithy taking off his feet there in the corner. Poe's trying to battle away at the loose puck, trying to get it free over there at the Tim Hortons advertisement. Kept in from the line. Still trying to hold it in, and he does. That might lead to an opportunity for Ethan Jackman to shoot it. Right pad stop there from Featherstone. Kicks it into the corner. Poe's are the first one on the loose puck. Trying to set up Jackman again. Ethan Jackman has had a couple of opportunities so far in the game. Kept in by Bishop from the line. Hudson Bishop's shot doesn't make it through to the net as it got blocked out of front. And back they start the other way with number 95. With some nice moves in the zone. Shot! And it hit the crossbar. That might have, that was a perfect shot. It looked like it might have hit the top of the net. But it might have went off the crossbar. The referee looked like he had a good view at it. And it stayed out. Parcero gets some help from his best friend in behind him. We're staying at 0-0 as that one went right into Featherstone. He'll take it for another draw. A draw, one there. Nolan Moore tried to take the shot through. That got blocked, and here comes Richmond Hill up the other way with a pass up there for number 91 trying to get in. That was Taylor coming in offside. Faceoff got one there in front of the zone. Taylor trying to dig away at number 91 for Richmond Hill. Knocked down at center. McCaslin trying to go with it, along with Pickle with some nice moves. Then the Pickle starts it in the zone. Takes the shot. There's a left pass through from Featherstone. Again out in front of the net. Poles can't convert on that puck. As we've almost reached 7 minutes of this period. Still tied at 0-0. Trying to get that loose puck in the zone. He's off to the races to get around McCaslin. Shot! That's going wide of the left post. And Stone trying to dig it free from Taylor in the zone. Stone trying to get away from Condé as that goes down the ice. In the zone with a shot. Scores! Number 87 with a bouncing shot. Wound up beating the right pad of Parceau. And we have our first goal of the game at 1-0. So that was just one of those shots where we just threw it on net, and the good things happened. Number 87 put it in on net, and it made its way past Parcero to give the Richmond Hill Coyotes a 1-0 lead. They're trying to force a Game 5 back to Richmond Hill on Sunday. Captain from the line. Rohrbeck tries for a shot as the Tours try and answer that goal right away before the end of the first period. It's right back in behind the goal as Richmond Hill try and get that puck out of the zone. So started from their own end with a pass. Schlitt is going to pick that one up. Dennis Smith trying to go back there. He got pressured on there by number 9, Silvestri. Knocked down by Brandt in his own zone. Riley Brandt's lead pass got picked off the stick. And another lead pass for Silvestri. Got broken up there by Brody Pithy as he comes in the zone with a shot. Stopped there by Featherstone, and he'll hold it. 1:28 remains here in period number 1. Our dog trying to win that battle. There comes free there for Richmond Hill with a pass. That went out the stick of Jackman. Richmond Hill were in outside as the Tours just clear it aside. Here comes another opportunity. Adam Baker from center coming in the zone. He got cut off there by number 8 right as he reached the blue line. So he had to fire it deep. Hope for some help in behind the goal. Time for the wraparound. They've got Jackman sitting there with a wraparound shot getting stopped there by Featherstone. A rebound at the front. Tours can't jam that one in. 50 seconds left to go here in the first period. Hudson Bishop from center tried to chip it in there. It gets knocked down by Richmond Hill. They'll just fire at the length of the ice. That'll go right back in behind the net. A slap pass over there for Jackman. He's got 30 seconds to try and get away from his own zone. A late pass for number 12 as he comes in over the line. Looking for the pass. Instead he'll shoot it. Here comes another opportunity. Number 87 tries for a second of the game. That one got blocked by our dog. It's still loose. Backhand shot. It doesn't make it through to the goal. O'Meara tries again with a shot. Kept in from the line. That should about do it as that puck comes out over the blue line. Richmond Hill with a late goal by number 87, O'Meara, take a 1-0 lead to the second period right here at the Garnet B Rickard and game number 4 of this EPA final. A draw right here at center. Let's start off period number 2. Period number 1 went really quick. Not many stoppages in the first period. I believe there was only about 3 stoppages in period number 1. And one of them was on a goal by O'Meara. Tom tries for a pass up through center. Trying to get around the check of Foco. Tom stands on the shot. Foco was able to back him up. Tours are in outside as Luke Stone brings it in. Another draw that will take place right inside the Richmond Hill line. Asher Mitchell with a nice move to get away. Can it lead to a scoring chance though? Mitchell throws it to the net for Pithy out of his reach. Richmond Hill get the opportunity to clear. Not going to happen. Kept in from the line by Schlitt. Braden Schlitt on the backhand puts it into the corner. There goes Foco on the loose puck. Foco turns it over. The pass out in front. There's nobody there. And here comes Richmond Hill with it. And it will be let out by number 95 from the line. Doing some nice moves to control the puck, but Tours get it as he fell down. Number 97 trying to get worked over there by Asher Mitchell in the left corner. He gets away, puts it in behind the net, tries for the wraparound. Instead he'll go back to the line looking for the shot. The shot is going to go in wide of the net. Again back to the line, trying for the backhand. Number 91 will scoop it up there in the corner now. Taylor. Richmond Hill player gets taken down there in the right corner. Tours try and get it out. And they will. Mitchell trying to beat his man to the puck. There's a turnover to Asher Mitchell. He's got to walk it out. Rohrbeck backhand. What a glove hand save by Featherstone as he stuck his glove out and robbed Taylor Rohrbeck right in front of the net. That's going to go down as a key save if Richmond Hill can hang on to win this game. Jaw. Adam Baker trying to get that puck out. Toes trying to go with that confidence and get some more scoring opportunities here on Featherstone, who seems to have brought a good game so far in this elimination game. That's what goaltenders do. They'll bring you their best when they've got to pick up the victory when the back's against the wall. Coming up through center. Getting around the checker. Rolling it in on net. And there's Featherstone who comes out to hold it as Jackman was in there looking for the loose puck. Our dog to take the draw. Getting fired over the stick there of Nicolo. That goes back in behind the net, where Richmond Hill will take it. It almost got stripped there by Jackman, and he does. Try for the wraparound. Ethan Jackman slots up. Goal! Ethan Jackman, the one-timer beats Featherstone. We are tied at 1. You know, Jackman's got that quick release, and Featherstone just found that out firsthand. We're tied here at 1. Our dog trying to pick that one up through center. He'll take it in over the line, looking for the shot. Rebound! Goal! And that will go down for Adam Baker, and the Toros have a 2-1 lead. And listen to this crowd. Baker was in the right place at the right time and swept it past the right side of Featherstone, who couldn't corral the loose puck. Toros now have their first lead of the game at 2-1. As we talked about it, that big opportunity from Rohrbeck earlier on, that Featherstone made the stop. If the Toros could keep getting that momentum, maybe things would start going their way, and that's exactly what happened. Jackman got the one-timer goal, and Adam Baker just connected a couple of seconds later to make this one 2-1. And it goes from bad to worse for Richmond Hill, because now they've got to try and kill off a penalty. Face off just inside the blue line. Nolan Moore will take it back in his own end. Trying to find that puck at center now is Luke Stone, who sends it down the ice. That'll go back in behind the goal and scooped up there. That's not getting out. Tapped in by McCaslin. Shot. That hit Lyndon Pickwood in front of the net. Another opportunity to clear. That one's not getting out either. That one will get out. I thought McCaslin would have been able to tap that in, but it just rolled over his stick. But he did come back nicely and make sure that there was no short-handed breakaway on the other side. Knocked down by Folco. Folco up there for number 91 Taylor, trying to get away from the checker at the Toros bench, as that goes back down the ice and into the corner. Coming around the zone, Asher Mitchell trying to knock it down at center. He'll slide it the length of the ice, right back in behind the net, as it goes for icing. A draw that's off to the right now of Parcero as the Toros take the draw in their own end on the power play. Up through center they come. Led in by Brody Pithy, trying to get around the checker there of number 8, Michela. Back in behind the net. Tapped in from the line though by Brent, who holds it in. Back down low for Pithy. He's got a man sitting in front. Cutter Rohrbeck opportunity. Rebound. Fired just high and wide over the goal, as the Toros had Featherstone down at his mercy and couldn't put it in. Brady slit shot, tip, rebound at the front, over the stick there, Pithy at the front of the goal. Kept in by Brandt again. Riley Brandon's shot, that's not going to make it through to the net. Pithy will fire it around to the other side for Schlitt. 3 seconds left to go on the power play. And that's going to do it. That's a big power play kill for Richmond Hill as the player comes out of the box, accepts the pass, and tries to get away from the checker, but not going to happen. A nice defensive play to hold him up. Make sure that he couldn't go off to the races out of the penalty box. Toros try for that late pass. It got kept in from the blue line. Pepper whacks away at it, trying to get it out of the zone. Another backhand pass there for Carter Rohrbach. Over his stick. Tries to catch up to it against Machala. Setting up Ethan Jackman. The backhand isn't going through to the net. There's a pass there for Nicolo now. Nicolo is able to tip it past the defenseman. The length of the ice, and it'll go for icing. Draw this off to the left now of the Richmond Hill goal. Our dog takes it behind the goal. Looking at the front. He tried for the pass, didn't work. Our dog still with it though. Throws it at the front again. Another quick shot from our dog. And that goes wide of the net. Kept in though by the toes. So under the net for Baker. Didn't see the puck coming to him. Dabs it back to the left for Nolan Lee as he looks for a shot. That'll flutter in behind the net for our dog. Our dog has Jackman at the front, but they couldn't get the wraparound pass at the front to him. Our dog again will scoop it up. Jackman with a nice play to chip it into the corner. Adam Baker with a big hit, and that's going to cost him 2 minutes as he took his player down there at the Toros bench. That puck slides into the corner as the Toros touch it up, so it'll be a contact penalty coming up here to Adam Baker, so Richmond Hill get the opportunity to tie things up. A draw just off to the left now. A Parcero, quick shot, and Parcero was ready for it. He caught it right off the draw for another face-off. Those are the toughest ones the goaltender's got to be aware of. A shot right off the draw. Richmond Hill tried to do the same thing again, win that draw and get the quick shot away. But the Toros win that scramble draw and come up short-handed. Led in by Jake Beaveridge. Trying to get around the check. Puts it past Foco and behind the goal. Net out there by Tom now. Connor with a nice play shot. That shot is going in wide of the right post. Toros get the opportunity to try and clear now. Not going to work. Tapped in there by number 76, Foco. Another opportunity to clear. Foco will keep it in again from the line. As that goes back in behind the net. Toros find it again, and this one Foco can't keep in. Luke Stone tries to get away, but again Foco with a nice defensive play. Foco trying to set it from his own zone. He got poked off his stick. This is a big penalty kill here for the Toros. They've got to try and stop Richmond Hill from tying up this game and getting the momentum back in their favor as Taylor tries to walk it out of front. He's got a man sitting there on the one-timer, and it just hopped over his stick. That had tying goal written all over it, but the script got changed when it hopped over the stick. McCaslin fires it down the ice on the backhand into the corner. Number 19 with a pass to the other side. They'll try and get up there for Taylor now. Taylor gets held up there by our dog in the zone. O'Meara tries to keep it in. O'Meara doing all he can, trying to hold it in there. Taylor helps him out and shoots it the other side. 5 seconds left in the penalty to Adam Baker. So it looks like the Toros might kill it off, but here comes Richmond Hill though. Shot. That hit the side of the net. Our dog with the loose puck. He'll fire it down the ice. That should go for another icing call. A draw that's off to the left of the goal. Trying to backhand it away. He tries to get kept in, and he does. And if he didn't keep it in, that could have been a big rush there for the Toros. So that'll get fired down the ice. 5:40 left to go here in period number 2 as that goes down the ice for icing. A big face-off now off to the left. Quick shot. Just high over the glove there of Parcero. Pulls. Mitchell with a shot, stopped by Featherstone. Pulls holding on to a 2-1 lead. O'Meara scored a couple of minutes left to go in the first, but the Toes scored with 2 quick ones, one by Jackman and one by Adam Baker to start this second period, which has them at this 2-1 advantage right now. Kept in from the line by Nolan Lee. That got knocked down by a high stick, but it was Richmond Hill who knocked it down, which means there's the opportunity. Goal! Brody Pithy out in front of the net, cashed it in at a 3-1 lead. The referee's hand was up for a high stick on Richmond Hill, and the play was almost blown down, but Richmond Hill didn't regain possession, and the Toes were able to cash in on that loose puck sitting at the side of the net, and it was Brody Pithy that does so to make it 3-1. Pithy out in front for Robeck. Goal! And the Toes have found that momentum and have run away with it. It's 4-1. Face off at center. Jackman scooping it up at center ice. Tries for a pass for a dog out of his reach. Trying to fire it up. Goes down the ice. Back into the corner it goes. Adam Baker trying to control the puck in behind the net. Quick shot. It's going to go in wide of the net. Our dog trying to wrap it out in front. Opportunity for number 13. And Foucault to clear the puck, and he will clear it out at center. Number 13 comes in over the blue line, looking for the shot. It got blocked out in front by the Toes and went back in behind the net. The opportunity to go now with a flip pass. It was too far out of the reach of Adam Baker at center. As they'll pick it up again, Foucault. Foucault's lead pass up there for O'Meara now. O'Meara gets taken down before he can shoot it. Trying to turn it from the side area. That one will get steered aside with ease by Parcero. Up there for our dog. He tries to chip it out. Couple whacks away at it, and it will come free at the line. Could lead to an opportunity. Dumping it up there for Baker. He couldn't corral the puck at the Richmond Hill line. O'Meara in the zone. Trying to start something. Forgot the puck. He had it poked off his stick. That gets fired down the ice. It's going to roll the length of the ice for icing. A draw. That's off to the left. Getting one there by Richmond Hill, but the defenseman couldn't keep it in. Here comes the wheel of Asher Mitchell as he pokes it the length of the ice. There's an interference call off Beveridge, but no penalty on the call. That goes back in behind the net for Machala. Machala gets met there in behind the goal by Lyndon Pickle. Nolan Lee will chip it in behind the net. There's Machala on it. Machala trying to find the loose puck and get it out of the zone. That's coming around the boards, kept in by Nolan Lee from the line. Fluttering a shot. It's going to go in wide of Featherstone. Trying to win that battle behind the net. Then behind the goal. Back into the line. Nolan Lee shoots it. Back into the net. Nobody there. Kept in again by Bishop. His shot is getting blocked there by Taylor. Pickle trying to hold it in the zone. From the blue line it comes out. Scooped up there by number 34, Lyndon Pickle. Nice play by Beavers to chip it the length of the ice. Addis up there for Machala. Coming around the boards. Knocked down by Cooney. And Conway will knock it down at center. Coming up in the zone, they lost control of the puck. Trying to shoot it now is number 9, 2-on-1 shot. Caught there by Parcero, and he had the whereabouts to know where that loose puck was and pounced on it before that rebound was put into the back of the net. We have 1:29 remaining here in period number 2. Lee pass, trying to catch up to it. He's got the wheels, it's Pithy, but it's too far ahead. Rohrbeck shot, blocker stop there from Featherstone. through. Got his blocker on that. Just enough. Nice play to chip it out. Here comes the opportunity. They've got to get around McCaslin, who lost an edge. Up there for O'Meara. Too far out of his reach as it just rolls in with ease to Mateo Parcero. A draw that's off to the left now of Parcero. A quick shot that doesn't make it through to the net, and it comes out through center. Last minute of play in the second period. Baker trying to control the puck. Gets around the checker of Ardog. Ardog has it. He has a man to beat. Instead, wraparound. But then stuff it into the side. There's Adam Baker right here in front of us against Nicolo. Nicolo will chip it up there for his defensive partner O'Meara. Here comes O'Meara with the loose puck. He had a goal just before the end of the first period. Looks for more shot. This time, Mateo Parcero has his number as that puck runs up into the Toros press, and he holds it for another face-off. A draw is off to the right of the goal. Back in behind the net. Quick shot. Knocked down by Slit as he backhands it the length of the ice. Is it going to have enough to go for icing before the clock ends? It will. Come back in the Toros and with 1.7 seconds left on the clock in the second period. One more face-off to end period number 2. Richmond Hill brought all the momentum into the second period, but the Toros turned that all around. First there was a goal by Ethan Jackman. Then a goal by Adam Baker. Then a goal by Brody Pithy. And to cap things off, Carter Rohrbeck got the fourth one to make it 4-1, and they are one period away from being ETA champions. We'll be right back with the third period. Face off to get one there at center to start period number 3, Richmond Hill. You know they're going to try and come with everything they've got. This could be the last period of their season. Number 88, trying to get around the checker. Nolan Lee will slap it out at center ice as Pickle tries to get to the loose puck. It comes in the zone, 2-on-2 rush. Tries for the shot to the goal. It was out of the reach of number 88. Chipping it to the other side. Nice play by Thomas to keep it in, but it did come out over the line. And now it will be Nolan Lee from his own zone with a hard pass, dumping it down the ice and into the Richmond Hill zone. They'll start it up from their own end. Picked out there by Beveridge. Couldn't go with the puck. Oh, that could have been a dangerous situation with both players both coming through center ice. Number 88, Silver, trying to get away from the checker. It gets knocked off the stick by Bishop. Then to Pickle along with Bishop, trying to get around number 95. As it goes back in beyond the net, had a chance to clear. Not going to happen, and that'll get tipped aside again. Not out of the zone. Number 95, going back to the line, looking to take the shot. It's going to go in wide of the net. Toros just trying to control Richmond Hill here. They're the ones that are playing with the 4-1 lead. Taylor trying to win that battle in the corner. For Richmond Hill and behind the net. Trying to set it up in front. Pithy will clear the side. Up there for Rohrbeck now. Carter Rohrbeck with a pass for Mitchell. Just out of his reach. And now the opportunity for Taylor again. That was too far ahead of him. Taylor will catch up to it in the corner. Taylor with a backhand pass for Cooney. Convey will chip it in behind the net. Trying to win that battle in the corner now. Quick shot. That one will get corralled by Parcero for another face-off. Just out to the left. Going for the shot. That's got knocked down by Pithy. And cleared aside. Asher Mitchell trying to turn on the wheels. He's got a loose puck to get to. And nobody in his way. That shot got blocked though. Nice defensive play. Was able to catch up to Mitchell. Now we're going to get a penalty coming up here to the toes for the hit into the boards. Face off at center. Our dog trying to win that battle. It comes free there for Adam Baker, who clears it aside down the ice. And there's Featherstone to leave it in behind the net. As Richmond Hill start their power play out of their own end. Silvestri goes into the corner, throws it in front, out of the reach, it'll get kept in from the line. Nice pass in the front, there was nobody there, Torres takes it aside with our dog. Keeping our dog short-handed, dumps it up there. That went over the stick there of Adam Baker, but was a great opportunity as it went down the ice. Killed off some more time on the penalty to Rohrbeck. Silvestri with a pass up there for Taylor as he tries to get away from the checker. Play number 95 up in the zone. Big hit there at center, and that will be another penalty, as that was a hit right here in front of the face-off circle. And it's actually going to be Smith that gets the penalty, so it's going to be a two-man advantage here for Richmond Hill. So that was a double whammy if you're the Toes, because that was Schlitt who took the worst of that hit, and now he's going to serve 2 minutes in the box. Let's see how it starts from over. It's a two-man advantage for Richmond Hill and an opportunity to get back into this game. We've still got 11 minutes left to go. Toes with a 4-1 lead. Lee lost his stick behind the goal. Tried to wrap it around. Stopped there by Parcero. And as O'Meara was looking for the rebound, he came up short as Parcero held on to the loose puck. Takes another face-off in his own end. 36 seconds left to go on the first penalty. Trying to take the shot. He'll drop it back to the line instead. Was able to control it. Shot tipped in wide of the net. And now number 88 trying to get around the checker. He's got the opportunity to try and go back to the line. McCaslin trying to hold them off. Drops it again. Shot through screen. Knocked down by the Toes at the front. And McCaslin will send it the length of the ice. That should do it for the first penalty, as it's only got 10 seconds left to go on it, and then Rohrbeck will be sprung from the penalty box. Nice move to get around the checker. Might be an opportunity here for number 19, but overskated the puck. Gets it back again, throws it in front. Opportunity shot. Stop there. Point kick by Matteo Parcero, as he was able to get square against that opportunity at the side of the net and make a huge stop. Face off just out to the right of Parcero now. Number 95. Trying to control that puck. Throws it to the net. There's Taylor on the loose puck. Can't jam it in as it just rolled over his stick. Or he might have had a better opportunity to get his shot away, but it just rolled into Parcero for another face-off. And now Addis will take the draw for Richmond Hill on their own end. 30 seconds left on the penalty to Schlitt. They can't get it out of the zone. Shot. They hit something out in front and didn't hit Parcero. McCaslin, opportunity to clear it. He'll find it and dump it away. Trying to get around the checker. He gets around McCaslin. They got Taylor going to the goal, but a nice defensive play to break it up there by Nolan Moore, who came back and got his stick in the way. Kept him from the line. The pass went over the stick there of Taylor. McCaslin will scoop it up in his own end, and that'll do it. What a big penalty kill there for the Toes. That was a 2-man advantage for like a minute for Richmond Hill, but don't have anything to show for it. That goes high and wide over the goal. Taylor on that loose puck, trying to get away from the checkers, setting it up in front over the stick of Conde. Kept in from the line. Taking the side. Here comes Chipper McCaslin on the loose puck. Making some nice mirrors in and out, but finally lost the puck. Still got a backhand away. That one will get covered up by Featherstone in the crease area. A draw that's off to the left now. Trying to shoot it from the line. That's going to go in wide of the net. Trying to pick up that loose puck and fire it around the other side. They tried to go back to the line there for Schlitt. So it's that goes back in behind the net. Rohrbach trying to win that battle. And behind the goal. He scored the last goal of the second period that helped cap off a 4-goal period, 4 straight goals. One by Jackman, one by Adam Baker, one by Pithy, and then one by Rohrbach. Has got the Toes in a very good spot right now at a 4-1 lead and 8 minutes exactly left to go. Rohrbach shot, right pad save, rebound out of front, hopped over the stick, or that could have been a one-timer and a perfect opportunity to put a 5 spot on the board. Here they come up through center now. Staying on side, trying to get around the checker. Silvestri goes into the corner. Silvestri trying to win that battle in behind the net. Throws it in front. The shot from O'Meara is going in wide of the net. Rohrbach trying to chip it aside. And it gets touched up by a high stick. A draw for our dog trying to win it. Nolan Lee along with Baker over there at the other side. How these two teams got here into the ETA finals. The Toes had a tough first round matchup. They had to play the first place Whitby Wildcats and got swept. And then they wound up playing Peterborough and swept them. So they knew what it felt like to have a sweep of their own, as that got them here into the ETA finals. And Richmond Hill, in their semifinal, they had to go through a round robin period with 3 other teams. And the Toes won the first 2 games of this series, as mentioned, off the top of the program. And then Richmond Hill won the 3rd game, which brought it to game number 4 here. And the Toes are all over them there in the crease area, looking for that 5th goal. But they just can't find it yet. Throwing it out for Adam Baker. His shot got blocked. Ethan Jackson gets taken off his feet there by number 88. Number 88 puts the shot. That's Silver who shot that puck. And it was a left pad stop from Parcell. Addis tried to get away from the checker. It's 2-on-1. Odds are against him. Still squeaks free. Addis tried to throw it in the front. Couldn't do it. And it gets cleared aside. Past the defenseman. And down the ice. For icing. A draw up to the right of the goal. Won by Richmond Hill. That puck kept in right on the blue line. Conde takes a shot. Knocked down by Nolan Moore right in front. As he tries to go with the puck, he tries to chip it aside. Got taken under the board. McCaslin trying to find the loose puck, couldn't do it. Nolan Moore trying to find it along with Pickle now. Landon Pickle in the zone. Trying to get around the checker. He's got number 8 to beat. He reaches the offensive zone and finally had it stripped off his stick. Back up the other way, the pass for Taylor will come off the back end boards. Here comes Taylor. Taylor turns it over there to McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin's pass was out of the reach of everybody and under a Richmond Hill stick. 5 minutes exactly left to go. Knocked down by Moore. Beaveridge finding Rohrbach at center. Huddle Rohrbach trying to get around the checker. He's got Machala beaten. He goes into the corner, tries to set up Pithy now. But he put this shot is going to go in wide of the net and go in behind the goal. They've got to try and win that battle in behind the, up to the right of the Richmond Hill line at the blue line. Rohrbach trying to hold it in at the line. Tipped aside. Nice play there by Riley Brand, who tried to hold it in. Curtis Smith trying to chip it out. Up there for Pithy. And he's going to find Rohrbeck at center. Cutter Rohrbeck. Sweeps it up in the zone, knocked down by Richmond Hill on their own end. Rohrbeck trying to get around the checker. Nice play to get around Schlitt. Opportunity, shot, scores! O'Meara with his second of the game picks the right side. And Richmond Hill, although on life support, have a little bit of life now, so don't pull the plug just yet. It's 4-2. A draw here for our Dogs. Wins it back here for Hudson Bishop. See what Richmond Hill can do now. They've got the goal that got them within 2. So you got to wonder that Featherstone might go to the bench for the extra attacker a little bit more earlier than usual as that comes in over the blue line offside. Face off one there in the zone. Knocked down by Hudson Bishop. Can't get it out past Silvestri as a knockdown by him. Silvestri walking it out of front for the opportunity on the backhand. Can't throw it out of front. Here comes Ethan Jackman on it. Jackman with a pass. Tape to tape for Baker. Baker trying to get away, but the puck was too far ahead of him. Chipped aside. Picked up by our Dogs in his own end. At the neutral zone, he'll chip at the length of the ice. Clock isn't moving fast enough if you're the Toads, and it's moving way too fast if you're Richmond Hill. No one leaves. Goes for that lead pass. Knocked down at center. Number 35 trying to chip it in. And there was a hit there off Adam Baker at the Richmond Hill bench. Nice play there by our Dog to knock it down. Jackman was in there to try and help him out. As Richmond Hill tried for that lead pass, our Dog read it well and knocked it down. Pickle trying to get away now. Comes free there for Jackman. Ethan Jackman sends it the length of the ice. And it goes down for icing. .222 remains in the game, trying to fire it out. Let it get kept in from the line by Tata. Tama with a shot. It goes into the corner. Featherstone is off to the bench. Remember, we said he's going to go early. 2 minutes left to go. Shot. Over the stick of McCaslin, trying to clear it out. Richmond Hill throwing out all they can with the extra man. Trying to get within a goal before the last minute. McCaslin trying to dump it out. That'll get kept in from the blue line with a shot. Knocked down out of front. The Toads are going to knock down anything that goes towards the net right now. Jake Beavers trying to get to the loose puck. It comes free there for number 88. He'll find it in the zone. Addis with a chance. Shot. Going him out of the net. Another chance to throw it out of front. McCaslin got taken off his feet. 1:25 left to go. Kept in from the line. Toads just trying to get it out of the zone. And it's Luke Stone. Backhand shot. Thrown to the net. And out. Scooped up there by Richmond Hill as they try and get it back into the offensive zone. Turned over to Landy Pickle. Trying to get away with a shot in the empty net. Goal! Landy Pickle puts the topping on this one. And the Toads are going to be ETA champions. Face off at center. So the Toads were looking for offense. They got it. They got 5 different goal scorers in the game now to make it 5-2. Last minute of play in the period. Conway goes for a shot. And that one gets cut right in front of the goal by Mateo Parcio, who holds it for another draw. Face off. Getting one there. Pithy takes it behind the net. Pithy looking for a lane. Can't get it out. Shot. Clever save there from Parcero. Pithy trying to get it in the zone now. Up there for Asher Mitchell. 9 seconds left to go. And we're gonna let the fans know. We're gonna let the fans tell you. We will get one more face-off off to the left of Purcell, and we will let the fans tell you who won this one. The Toros Novice AAA team are EPA champions.
Number 27, Braden Schlitt. Number 56, Parker Shaw. Number 91, Luke Stone. Number 8, Cooper McCaslin. Number 97, Carter Rohrbeck. Number 34, Landon Pickle. Number 7, Adam Baker. Number 14, Brody Pithy. Number 9, Jake Beveridge. Number 2, Nolan Lee. Number 44, Nolan Moore. Number 11, Asher Mitchell. Number 53, Keaton Arnold. Number 4,